Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's a good idea. There's gonna be a lot of heads on this man.
Whoa!
Whoa! Okay, hang on. Form left form first.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Okay.
There's little baby bird heads in each of like the things coming off of it.
Its health sucks ass.
I don't give a shit about the stats.
No
It's aesthetic only. Hydrio, I guess, would be the left one. And then Dodragon would be the right.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're both good names.
Dodragon.
So, Hydrio, I'm going to give it a low C.
Low C?
Low C. I do still think it's kind of lazy. And then Dodragon, that's like a high D. Really? I was impressed at first, and the more I look at it, I kind of don't like it.
I definitely get where you're coming from. I think Hydrio, that's going to have to be I'm going to give that a C+. It definitely has more to it than just putting the heads on it. They added the tail. They custom sprited out the extra wings and heads in those wings. I think they did a pretty solid job. That's going to bump up to a B-. Dodragon, that's going to have to be a D+. It is custom only in the sense that they changed the tail and put all 3 heads in, but they didn't change anything else.
I'm kind of in the same boat with you. I think I'm a little bit higher on Dodragon though. Starting with Hydrio. Wow, this is really hard to keep up. Hydrio, I mean, basically the same thing you said, Mitch, and the same placement. I'm glad. I was like hoping you were gonna bump it up to a low B because that's kind of where I'm thinking it is, specifically because of the fun little bird heads in like the little tendrily, whatever the fuck's those are, I guess. Well, because like if you think about it, because it's like on feet versus the other one being like doesn't have the normal feet. It has the feet of Dodrio. So I imagine this thing being on its 2 legs and then having the 3 main heads and then having the 6 extra heads being like, wow, like kind of popping out all over the place coming at you. So I really like that design. I'm gonna go low B. And then with Dodragon, I just think they like are very pleasantly combined together. So I'm gonna give it like a solid C for me, because it works. The colors work. The ideas combine together really well. I'm a fan.
I really like. I kind of like both of them. Hydrio, I think there's a little bit of weird proportioning to me. Like specifically, if you look at this head, it's cut like the neck is hitting like here on the jaw, which is a little odd. I feel like they could have slid the heads just forward very slightly. But I'm being really nitpicky. Like I would put this like mid B, like mid low B. I think they did a lot of creative stuff. Like even like just adding the little extra tail that like it like resizing the tail and making it look like it makes sense for a bipedal creature. Like they put some genuine care into it. Like whether or not it comes through the right way. But Dodragon, I think y'all are still being a little harsh. I'd say like low C. I wouldn't go as far as D tier. And I don't hate this thing. Like it's fine. But they could have done a little bit more. And I think minor thing, but I think it's weird that they kept Hydreigon's head spikies on it too. Whenever they established that was like part of his head for over here.
All right, Reshiram and Slowbro.
Oh, God. Okay. Now we got something. All right.
We're cooking with fire.
Reshiram Slowbro with the slow ram. Like my laptop. This thing is cool. I just like that there's liquid just blasting out of his anal cavity. That just really does something for me. And the little swoops on his fur. The face is fucking horrifying. I think it's endearing. I'm gonna give this one a high B.
No, you're full of shit. No,
this thing is
not.
nightmare fuel, and I love it. This high B.
Listen to me. When Gen 5 first came out, I went to GameStop, and my mom came with me. I picked up both games, black and white. I looked at the covers, and I looked at my mom, and I said, I don't think anyone could ever beat a dragon with an engine in its butt. So I picked black with Reshiram in it. This is an affront to humanity. This is everything I've ever hated, ever done to Reshiram. I am personally offended by this fusion. This is disgusting. High C.
High C.
What flavor high C? Fruit punch?
I I enjoy this fusion a little bit because I think it's fun. I think like aesthetically, like the pink and the blue together looks very cool. I like a lot the way that like the clamp shell on its ass turned into like the like outside of the engine for the water to be propelled like behind it, because you can still see like the little teeth on it like it has on the shell. That's really clever. My biggest problem with this though, and why I'm gonna rank it pretty low, is that this is a water fire type, and there's a lot of water going on, but where I don't have like any representation of the fire at all when it being a custom design. I think that's just like a missed opportunity, especially with how cool the water is represented. So I'm gonna go like just C.
The actual design of the slow ram, I really like it. Like there's something a little upsetting about him. I really like the detail put into like the viscosity of the water. I also have to say, as someone with aggressive poops, I can identify with, instead of the jet flames out of butt, just straight like gallons of water.
Yes, water.
Yeah. So this is like high B tier.
You know what? You've convinced me. You have convinced me to bring it up to B.
Heracross Dunsparce.
That's an interesting one.
Here we go.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, so we got one.
Oh, okay.
We have
We got-
Dunspacross. Kyle's very into this design, it looks like.
I'm so excited.
Do I spy myself a Kyle S tier? Kyle,
Oh,
your mic is
your mic cut
not
out.
on.
What happened to your mic?
He got so excited that his mic just shut off.
Holy shit. I shrieked in excitement for the thing, and then all of my shit broke.
All right, Kyle, what are you gonna give the boy that broke the computer?
NS. His power is higher than we can even imagine. He has the power to break all of my electronics out of pure love. I love this design though. I think it's just really cute. I think it's lovable. It has I think the fusion of the two together, it just works so perfectly. Like color scheme wise, it fits really well. The little drills becoming its like the ends of all of its pincery bullshits is perfect. Little wings on the back works in well with the original Heracross and Dunsparce. I mean, it all just works. The eyes are like they seem like they perfectly fit too on like Heracross's body. It works. There's nothing wonky about it. If somebody showed me that and was like, this is a real Pokemon before I knew Dunsparce and Heracross, I would believe it.
But no, now that you say it, I think it is like an improvement on both Heracross and Dunsparce. I think it is better than both of the originals. So I am going to give this silly, godly little bug child, I'm going to give him an A. I'm going to give a strong A tier.
I can't unsee the extra thick lines down on its crotch area. That's a mouth.
And
that's where his mouth is. And I'd like to imagine that the entire blue section above it just like when it speaks. I'm gonna have to put him in A- just for that alone, and the eyes are immaculate.
He's definitely high A tier. He's a Gurren Lagann enjoyer. Look at those drills. Yeah, no, he's high as fuck, just enjoying the spiral energy that flows through him.
Damn.
It's Dunsparce evolving.
Kamino would be proud.
Yeah, he will be. Too bad he's dead.
I wonder if they have Girafarig.
I don't know why they wouldn't.
They do.
Oh my god. It's just Dialga.
It's Dialga.
It's just Dialga Jr.
Metagross.
Metagross.
All right, we're deleting the channel. Thank you.
So what about this Pokemon?
I'm going to give this a B. I like him. He's goofy. He's not like incredible, but I think that he is a decent mix, and the fact that he kind of looks like Dialga is just funny. I'd ride this thing into battle. I don't know about y'all. I'd ride this thing to school, too.
You get your dick pinched, but absolutely.
Cool. Well, even better.
I'm going to have to give this one... This is my first A. Absolutely. I like that they worked in the Beldum face for the Farig. All four of the Metagross Beldum legs are present and accounted for And they even added in the special Metagross spike shaded Girafarig antlers, I think is what they are, horns. I like this thing all around. I really dig what they went with this.
I'm not as high on it as you, but I still think it's really fun and it's really good. It's another visually pleasing one to me that just works. I didn't think it was going to work this well, and it did. So I'm going to give it a high B just because it kind of defied my expectations. Something about like the fractal nature of Metagross being all over the place on a giraffe's body is throwing me off a little bit. But I think the tail is very cute though. I like the little Beldam eyes on the little tail. So yeah, I'll get a high B. It's nice.
I am very high on this fucking thing. This is going to be a mid A tier for me.
Ooh.
I just I'm looking at this and it looks like a scientist's attempt to make Dialga. Like it looks sick as fuck. I could see this as like they rewrite the whole Trojan horse story into Pokemon, but instead of hiding a bunch of people in it, it's just surprise. This is a fucking Pokemon. Oh, this looks fake as it's moving. Like it looks so fucking bad. It's more intimidating than Dialga to me. Just the fucking slant on those eyes and the downward tilting head. It looks like it's about to headbutt me through a goddamn wall. All right.
Ooh, no.
I'm gonna go back to Piplup for it.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm down. Yeah.
I don't know if that's gonna work.
It worked.
Oh my god! Piplup says S tier, S tier, S tier, S tier, S tier,
Yeah.
S tier,
He's so angry. Look at him.
S tier. This is the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
That's incredible.
It's adorable and edgy. It's the two things I love.
It's sick as fuck.
S tier. Scythlup.
I'm gonna put this in low B cotton. I would like it a lot more if the scythes were not that. I think that the feet are a little strange, and the scythes are just a bit too big. But I really like what they did with the little tufts of, I guess, down, since it's a penguin on the top of its head, and then like it almost looks like a woodland pixie with the wings.
I kind of get where you're coming from, but I don't like if they had made it shorter, it wouldn't make like functional sense on the scythe, like the blades. At least to me, the feet I can kind of get, but consider Hoot Hoot. Big ass
Hoot has legs.
Feet. Yeah, but there are dust next to each other. There's no room for dick there.
Guys, wouldn't it be insane if we did Empoleon though?
That would be pretty wild. It's not like
Wow,
Nico jumped the gun on that. Whoa!
Listen, I was really not expecting there to be anything.
This reminds me of if Bisharp was a Muppet. Like the derpy face. Because you look at it and you're like, wow, this guy is epic. And then you look at the face and there's just something about it that's like really unsettling. I think I'm going to give it a B.
That thing got bonked in horny jail a few too many times.
Yeah, a little bit.
Tiny ass head. I think that I like Empoleon more than I like this, and I like Scyther a hell of a lot more than I like this. It doesn't seem, once again, it doesn't seem quite laid out right to me. I really dig what looks like maybe an homage to Gigan from Godzilla with the buzzsaw.
Yes.
Now, actually, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what this is.
I think it is Gigan.
And that brings it up a lot more.
Now that I have that context, that's an A.
It's awesome that they did an homage to Gigan, but I don't think it's an incredible homage to Gigan. I just don't like the midsection. But it's very cool, so I'm going to put it up at high B.
At first, I wasn't a big fan of the midsection, but the more I look at it, I see like the suit of armor, like chest plate with like it Ving out, like old chest plates of old dude, the spikes across the stomach. Like I'm a big fan of this design. Like pre realizing it was Gigan. The only thing that's kind of throwing me is the head. It being kind of like, it seems a little weird. Either way, I still think it's just a really it works. It works so perfectly. But I do still agree that I like Empoleon a whole hell lot more than this, and Scyther more than this. So I'll go low A.
And this makes me feel things. It's so fucking edgy. It's so good. I was never like a huge fan of Godzilla or anything, so I love the homage, but like it doesn't like impact my rating all that much. I think it's cool they did it. The feet look like angry Mega Man feet. That's funny and dope. The gold spine Scyther claws are sick as fucking hell. It's majestic as fuck. The crown kind of blocking out his eyes is giving me like Hellraiser vibes. And then along with like the super skinny body with a bunch of like plate metal, he looks like a fucking demon that's been like reborn for Heaven's Army, and he looks fucking metal. He's going like top of A tier. Like he is pinkies almost up to S tier. Like,
so y'all are telling me that you love this design, but you don't like Digimon?
Try Mankey instead of Primeape?
Oh,
that actually worked. Dragonair and Mankey.
Okay.
It's a hairy snake.
This thing's kind of ugly as sin.
Yeah.
What if we had pig but long?
A pig long?
But you know what? The more I think about it, like a long furry pig, that's like some legendary beast material, right? Like
you're just talking about a boar.
Sorry. A long boar flying through the sky like a mythical dragon in like a Studio Ghibli movie. I'm gonna give it an A.
I keep imagining, you know that shot in the original Pokemon theme where like Dragonair flies past the screen, but this instead, and I can't stop smiling.
It'd be better, yeah.
I'm gonna have to give this one an A-.
It works, and that's a great thing. It works too well for me, to the point where like if I saw this thing in a Pokemon game, I go and I walk away. I'll give it a B.
It's interestingly cohesive. Like it almost makes me like, if you ignore that the head is pig, it almost makes me think of like the dragon in Spirited Away, like how he's furry. Something like clicks in my brain a little bit with it. I really want to put him in C, but I think he's also low B. Who fucking knows? I think I like bottom B.
Replace Dragonair with Ekans.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's better. It just got better.
There's not one, but two, and they're both absolute horrors. Okay, so let's start with Ekanki. Ekanki?
Ekanki.
Eki. This thing is a fucking nightmare. This is like what we're afraid Furbies are gonna turn into when we're not looking. Imagine this thing running at you in your yard. Just like a small, like snake-sized snake with fur and tiny human limbs.
Did you say snake-sized snake?
Yes, a snake-sized snake. I'm gonna give this an S for snake.
Shut the fuck up.
Eki reminds me of Zork from Yu-Gi-Oh! And because of that, that's S for me. That's
You know, I really thought everyone here was gonna give this thing a very low rating. But I'm glad that you didn't, because you know what Eki's got? Eki's got spunk. I look at that guy and I think, man, full of spunk. I'm gonna give Eki a nice high A.
I cannot fathom the sound that this thing makes. You ever seen the video of like a monkey just fucking screaming? That is what I'm imagining. Like, it looks like Ekans literally just headbutt critted through a Mankey and just stayed there.
Nico, you've convinced me. This is an S tier now.
Oh, I didn't place the tier for Eki. It's an S tier.
Mankins is like, he literally is just a smaller version of the other one that we looked at. So like, it's fine, and I still like it, but I am gonna give it a B because it's lost its wow factor now that I've kind of already seen it.
His name is Mans.
Mans is gonna have to be I think I rated the other one A, so it's got to be a higher A than that, because I'm going to be honest, it's got the exact same appeal to me, but no longer has black pearls that remind me of Grumpig. So
listen, I would have seen Mans a little. If I would have seen him before I saw the other one, the Mankey and the whatever the fuck it was, Dragonair, I would have said that this was a C. But because I've seen in my head, I mean, I know it couldn't be because it was not an Ekans or an Arbok or whatever the fuck. It was in fact a whole different Pokemon. It wouldn't be the evolutionary continuation, but this does look like it would evolve into what we just looked at prior. More appreciation for this actually, because I could see what it could potentially become. So I'm gonna give it a low B.
I like it a little less than Eki. I like it a lot more than Dragonair Mankey. It's just smaller, cuter, like it looks like it's like softer, like puppy fur, but it doesn't have like the goblin mode energy that Eki does. So he's got to be like mid A tier for me.
Can we see what Arbok Primeape would be since we're on this? Because I think that'd be the true evolution of Eki.
Oh.
Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Fuck, he's metal.
S tier, double S tier. Gonna say right now. Okay, we'll start with Arbape.
Arbape.
Mekins or whatever the fuck. That was S. This shit S plus, double S, whatever you want to say. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen. It's got like the fake pig face on it, like the cobra face. That's genius. Perfect.
Arbape for me is gonna have to be a drop down to B.
What?
A minus. It's literally all because of the chest face, right? Because I love the fact that they ported over the idea of the hood being a fake face. But it's a little strange to me that the Arbok head is attached directly to the fuzzy Primeape body and isn't fuzzy also. It just like there's no seam. It just goes from fuzzy to smooth and scaly.
I'm gonna give Arbape a low S. Maybe the lowest S I've given, but still S. It really does come down to the stomach being like the pig face instead of like, you know, like the full. It's cool. It's really smart. And I really enjoy it.
I'm wholly with Mitch on this guy. I think the goblin mode energy has been lost a bit. He looks more rambunctious, I will admit, but he is less cursed. I love the like fake face for the glare design on his chest. There's no good transition between furball body, head. It's like this is the best this concept could have been, I think. It just doesn't do it for me as much. Like this, probably like B tier.
Can we talk about Primebok? I know I said that Arbape was double S S plus, triple S S plus. Primebok does something for me. He's like, somehow when you combine a monkey and a cobra, you get a bat mixed with a Super Saiyan, and that's really fucking cool. He's got like the face on it. It's still a face, but it's like horrifying. It's got like little ziggy zaggy star anime eyes. It's like if Sandaconda had a good design. I say this as a guy who loves Sandaconda with a burning passion. It's like if Sandaconda looked cool. Primebok is triple S. I love him.
So I'm also throwing Primebok in the S category for almost exactly the same reasons that Tyler said. I adore that this design is completely 100% custom sprited. You can tell that they went over and they took design elements from both Pokemon and made a completely new sprite with it. Down to the part where even the tail turns into the Primeape arm material near the end, and it's covered with all those bracelets, collars.
Yeah, I'm 100% agreement. This is like probably top 3 we've seen so far for me, in my opinion. This is awesome. It just looks just so perfect. I like that the snout kind of gives it like the bat vibes, like Tyler said. I think the fact that the eyes on the like the middle of it looks like the anger star from Primeape is what those look like, and I think that's a fun little play on that. Overall, the whole thing it works so perfectly.
Definitely the most cohesive we've seen. It's so good. Even just that they added the like spots of like the tail kind of turning into the Primeape skin for the tail. Like the design on the chest really helps to make it for me. Like something about the way that the fur is outlined almost makes it look like it's only furry on the back and the front is a little bit more like bare. I agree with you, Kyle, on the fake eyes look like the anger mark, but I think they also look like scars. Like it looks like this thing has been in fights and been fucked up and just took it like a fucking champ. Double S.
Can we try Empoleon and Scyther?
Oh, that's a good one.
Wait a minute.
I'm curious to see if it does anything better than.
Oh, we get 2. Okay, here we go. Empizzor is neat. His arms kind of look like staple removers. He's good. I'd give him a B.
So gone are the days of the Godzilla references, and here we are at a creature that has appropriate proportions to what it would actually look like if it could move.
Yeah.
I dig this thing. I'm at a point where like I like Empoleon. I like Scyther. I don't like Empoleon that much, and I like Scizor a lot less than I like Scyther. And I like this a lot more than I like both of those. This thing is sleek. The way that its colors are allotted is incredible. Like the lighter blues and whites highlight the dark blue sections, and the crest going up like behind its head really accentuates the streamlined, quick nature that it seems to put off. This is high A.
I'm 100% in your boat, Mitch. I think this thing is awesome. The streamlined features of it overall is what really does this for me. The fact that, like you said, like the crest on the head comes back and like kind of, I imagine it kind of flowing in the wind a little bit. Like that's cool as fuck. I love the details specifically on the staple remover claws. With the fact that it's got like the light blue comes up, you get like the dots of like the chest part on the top, like that comes up. And then you also have like the golden pinchies in the inside of the pincers. It works. It works so well. I am also going to give it a high A.
I wholeheartedly agree with Kyle and Mitch. It's like if Empoleon had a Deoxys speed form. It is lean. It looks like it would jettison across the fucking room at you. It improves the one thing about Scizor that I have never liked all that much, which are his claws. Like, his claws are sick, but coming straight from a Pokemon that is completely like blade based to being pinch has always bugged me a little bit. Adding that extra bit of cut on top of it makes me much happier. This is definitely a high A tier for me as well.
When we're looking at Scizolion, Fat King, A+.
I know where you live, and I've seen where you sleep.
Look at him. Round King.
F.
I'm sorry, did you say S?
This is a custom sprite that rips almost the entirety of Empoleon's body, sticks Scizor's head on it, gives it a really gaudy crown, and then plops its wings on with nothing changed, as if it's going to do anything.
Mitch, I'm really glad you said that, because that's exactly where I was heading with it too. I think this thing is just so lazy.
But it's like Scizor in a mascot suit. It's great.
It is, and it makes me giggle, which is why I'm not giving it an F. I'm going to give it a D. Because there was an opportunity here to do something with like the larger body shape. It just looks like the head and wings slammed onto Empoleon, and then they just changed all blue to red. Nah. Like, that's literally all they did.
The one on the left, they tried way too hard. This one, they didn't try hard enough.
Disagree. They tried the right amount. This one, they did not try. So
they didn't try. They succeeded.
F.
Damn.
Why? Y'all are lame as fuck.
Yeah, no, you say you like his big round body. It's just Empoleon's body. Literally, this is entirely Empoleon.
And
somebody used the fucking Microsoft snip tool and took Scizor's head and glued it onto fucking Empoleon's head. Instead of like making the crown, like they could have even made something interesting with the horns and the crown. No, they recolored it and just like took like 5 pixels away from the edges. This is the laziest shit I've seen.
I just like to imagine that it's like Scizor is being told like, hey, you've got a gala tonight. Are you ready? And he's like, fuck yeah, my dudes. And he goes and he puts on his best dapper duds. And it may just be a penguin suit, but he's feeling himself and he's ready to go impress the ladies.
That makes me want to like it more, but it will not redeem it from F tier because I'm not putting it in D. I would vote Deoxys.
Ooh, cool. Okay.
That could be cool.
I'm down.
Okay. Just because I figure if they're going to be custom sprites, they're going to be like inspired by.
Whoa! Oh my fucking god! Okay. I know we've gotten some cool shit today.
Oh no!
Rayquaza might be my favorite thing I've seen tonight. That is so cool. Oh my god. Yeah, Rayquaza, that is the highest S tier I could possibly give. That is so fucking cool. I love that so much.
I would give the highest S tier I could give to Deoxys because
I also in that boat.
It looks like Rayquaza caught a computer virus and lost its fucking mind.
I'm gonna give Deoquaza an A, a low A, because he looks like the pile of cords that are sitting under my desk right now. But it is cool. I enjoy the amount of work that was put into it. It's a cool concept. But I definitely think that Rayquaza is cooler for my tastes.
I'm actually not that big of a fan of Rayquaza. I like it, and I think it's really cool. He's just like bulkier than I'd expect him to be. The design works for me, but he's a little too thick. I'm gonna give it a high A. Now, Deoquaza. It literally looks like Rayquaza got infected by the Deoxys virus.
Yeah.
And is now like fighting it off, and it's very
really cool.
fucking cool. I'm gonna give it a high S.
The thing that I don't like about Deoquaza is like the purple little bits on it. I think they could have picked something that was more like better for the color scheme.
As far as Rayquaza goes, I'm not a fan. I don't like the shape of its head. I don't like the shape of its crotch. I don't like the shape of its legs. And it has the same problem that I have with Palkia origin form, which is the shoulders. No, not a fan. I don't like it. I'm gonna have to, but I absolutely respect the amount of effort that was put into this. So I'm gonna have to give this a C.
I didn't give it a ranking earlier. It is squarely an A tier.
As far as Deoquaza goes, I like it a lot more. I think the arms seem like a little bit of excess as far as the whole design goes. It's very busy. However, I dig the idea that it's like Rayquaza fighting off a Deoxys infection because it really does look that way. I'm gonna give this one a low A. Maybe bring it down to high B because the purple, I would have picked a different purple.
Oh no, it might be Deoxys. Hold on. Nope.
No, that's sick though.
Okay. Groudon Deoxys kind of fucks though.
We kind of chill here for a second.
We're gonna talk about this.
So this is clearly like the defense form Deoxys, but like if it was pitched to be a villain on Power Rangers.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I really dig it.
Hell.
That's like a high A, like teetering on S for me. I really like that a lot.
That's delightful.
That's gonna be the highest S I can afford, if I'm being completely honest. Because Deoxys defense form is already my favorite Deoxys form. And having the like Groudon heads, which are honestly, now that I'm looking at it, the perfect pauldron shape, and then the arms are coming out of it that have the material and fingers of a Groudon tail. Oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah. It really is like the thought put into the way that some of these parts of the body connect to each other. Like Deoxys is like a play on like DNA, you know, and it really feels like Deoxys like took Groudon's DNA and like had all of it connect together, like it all being aspects of Groudon, just not where it normally is. Like it works so perfectly. It is such a cool fucking design. On passion alone, I have to give it an S. So I mean, it's an S. I love this thing.
Yeah, it's definitely there. No debate. There's nothing more for me to say. It's S, 100%.
All right, I'm gonna go. Do you give me Cofagrigus and Roserade?
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good one.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
You're ready.
Whoa.
I fucking love Cofagrigus.
That's
fusions, man.
Holy crap.
I love it. I love it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I had this one picked ahead of time for tonight because I have seen not this, perhaps the other one. I can't see it right now. But wasn't expecting this, and I fuck with it heavy. I like that the shadow of it is like the Roserade, and it's been like kind of possessed. It's very cool. And I think those are like little like metal roses-esque things, and those are fucking rad. And the fact that it's like being held up off the ground by like the fucking like roots or wraps, you could go either way and it works both ways. It's sick. I'm gonna give it the highest A. The highest A. I won't give it all the way up into S, but it's very good.
I'm gonna give it the lowest A. Because I agree that this is an incredible design. I really like that the shadows are making like the little like roots and the stems of the roses and stuff, like you said. I think it's a really like perfect combination of the two. I've just seen better fusions, so I don't want to put it up as like
Fair.
like peak A tier or anything, but it is a very solid design, so it's still gonna be in A. I'm just gonna make it a low A.
I'm gonna say that this is a very solid A, neither high nor low. I love that the roses are just little gold nuggets. It gives me almost like Doc Ock vibes because it's like carrying itself on the wraps coming out of its back, and something about the body kind of looks like almost like a scarab to me. Like I just love all of the little details in it. It's 10 out of 10.
I'm with Nico on this one. I'm going to put this in solid A tier. I didn't think anyone else was going to see the body as a scarab, but I totally agree. I think it looks like some of those fun little scarab crests that they put on just when they want something to look Egyptian. It also kind of reminds me of Queen Vexus from My Life as a Teenage Robot, and that makes me hard. So solid A.
You ready for another one? Yeah, there's another one. It's really cool.
Whoa. That's the one I saw. That's the one I saw.
It's Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty.
Yes. So this is the one I saw and what I was aiming for whenever I wanted this to happen. I fucking love this. I think this is super creative. Instead of it being like the coffin, it's like the glass coffin from, like you said, Sleeping Beauty. The flowers are still like the same flowers are lining the outside, which is cool. And I love that like there's like the grassy like arms that are like traps for like anyone that comes close. Like that's so fucking cool. What a cool design and a lot of like unique storytelling. I'm gonna give it an S.
I'm also gonna give this an S. I think that this is so fucking creative. Like, what? Who came up with this amazing idea to just do like Sleeping Beauty, Snow White? I guess Snow White, not Sleeping Beauty.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But like, it's just a dead Roserade in a coffin with little vine Cofagrigus arms. This is genius. It's an S.
I really, really like it. I'm going to be just like very slightly nitpicky with it. Just because we've seen some really crazy ass fusions before and barely any of them have made it to S tier. It's going to be squarely A again, easy. Love the creativity, but there's a few weird little proportion things that are throwing me a little bit. Like its lower body seems weirdly large to me. The eyes are like way too close together, I think. It, like even if they had just pushed like a pixel off so that it looked like it was like off to the side and just like slightly further apart, just a few of the proportions feel very slightly off, and that's all that's holding it back from like a low S for me.
I'm putting this in low S, although I do respect what Nico said about it. I also respect significantly more than Nico the artist's ability to just kind of angle it. Angles are really hard in drawings, let alone in pixel art.
Yeah.
And I'm just severely impressed. On top of everything else that, Kyle and Tyler said, it's just really creative and I love it a lot.
Primeape Machamp. That's about what I expected, I guess. I can't. It's not as cool as I wanted it to be, but it is. It is that. It is Machamp and Primeape mixed together. It's goofy as fuck, and I kind of love it. I am gonna give this an A sheerly for the goofiness factor. It could have been a lot cooler than it is, but the more I look at it, the more it makes me smile. So I'm gonna give it an A.
So this is like the line between high B and low A for me. Just because, like, it's goofy. It's almost hard to believe that it's a custom sprite for me because it's just a Mankey head on Machamp. I love that he just has furry man tits now, though, and the hands have been reshaped to be Primeape hands. I like it. It's just a little overly goofy to be squarely A for me.
Fellas, I'm sad. It's a C for me. It's not as low as you might think based on my reaction, but
yeah.
Why are you sad?
The way that I know they're supposed to be pecs, but they look like tits. but it's brought up to a C because despite the fact that it's just Machamp with tits and Primeape on its head, that is kind of very wrestling. So it's kind of on theme. Just big, goofy, fluffy mask during a wrestling match.
I'm gonna be the one that gets nitpicky with this one. I like it, and I'm gonna give it like a square B because I do like what they went for, but I just think there were things they could have done like a little differently to really send it up there. Like I really feel like I was gonna point out the hairy tits as well. I think those are odd, but they kind of work. So I think there's just a couple things that if it would have been a little different, it would have pushed it up higher for me. But it's still a goofy little guy, and I don't want to see him in the ring, and I'm going to give him a B.
All right.
Let's see.
We still have room to see Machamp.
Reverse. I am without words. It looks like Graveler but smoothed out. I hate that it has a fur texture, but it's shaded to look smooth. It makes me wildly uncomfortable. But because this thing radiates such hot goblin energy, I am still going to give this like a low B because it's one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my entire life, even though it is greatly upsetting.
This is a square C for me. He is an unfortunate amalgam. So if they had at least like color swapped the arms or the fur in any way and moved the mouth somewhere, something about the positioning of the mouth feels so wrong to me. I don't know what it is. It looks like it's floating in front of the rest of him, and I hate it. He cannot be higher than C.
I'm a firing my laser. Guys, I'm sad again. Second form cell is gonna eat me. A high D. High D. It just makes me uncomfortable, but it's not lower than that because I know that's the point. Artist's intent overrides my discomfort.
The fact that this was the artist's intent is why I'm giving it an F. I hate it. I am not only confused, I'm also uncomfortable, and I also just think so many wrong decisions were made, and they were made on purpose, and that's unfortunate.
What about Milotic Arbok?
Ooh, that could be cool. It could be very cool. Here we go.
It could also be really bad.
Nope, probably not.
Cool.
Oh.
It looks like an Arbok swallowed a Milotic, and the Milotic is kind of popping out a little bit from it. I don't have a lot of words for it. I don't really like it. I like the coloring on the tail, and that's about it. This is like a low. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna put it in like a D tier.
This is F. This is F for me. I can almost say that they tried their best to combine Arbok and Milotic, but they have completely different design philosophies, and they just tried to slap them together, and it doesn't work. The colors are nice. I like the colors. I don't like the new eyes.
I don't know. Like, it works, but it feels wrong. So I'm gonna give it like a mid C because I don't dislike it. I don't know. It works, but it doesn't. And that's it.
This is my first F, fellas. I fucking hate this thing.
Damn.
It hurts to look at. It's bad. It's ugly. This is like F-. Like, this is my least favorite fusion I have seen yet. It is awful. Arbok Milotic Reverse. What in the fucking world, dude? It's gross. It's better, but it's gross.
This is a really disappointing one for me because I actually really like the colors on it. I think it works really well. I really like the pose. I hate the head. Oh my god, I hate the head. It is so bad. I don't hate it as much. Like, it's not nearly as clunky as the first one. I don't think it doesn't just look as copy and pasted, and it at least has a really like interesting pose that we can follow this time. This is gonna be probably like high D, low C.
I'm gonna keep this brief. No,
I definitely like it more than the other one because I think this one has like a design that makes it stand out, whereas the other one was like literally it felt like they just kind of jammed the two together. But overall, I actually do like the idea here. It definitely, I think, is the best we could get when these two merge. I'll give it a B.
This is definitely an improvement over the first combination of these two by like a lot. This is still ugly, but I think that it is the best version of this that we probably could have gotten. I like that this one at least has personality, and the colors are better, and just it's still unpleasant, but at least like I can look at it without it hurting my eyes. So I guess I'll give it like a high D, low C, somewhere in there.
I want Aggron and Deoxys.
Ooh, Deoxys shit's always cool, man.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah, Deoxys
I'm
never
very excited.
fucking. All right.
Lay it on us.
Whoa! Oh my god!
So I'm really glad that I get to go first on this one because this is actually a reference to a game that I love. It's the Calamity mod for Terraria. It's supposed to look like this boss.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's cool.
As a standalone design, I really appreciate how much effort and detail went into it. So even at lowest, I could not put it below a B at that point, although I do think that it's kind of ugly. But I'm knocking it up to an A because it is a reference to something that I enjoy greatly. And it's a really good one at that. It's pretty faithful.
I fuck with this heavy. I think it's really cool. I do think that there's a bit of like a bulky awkwardness to it that I'm gonna give it an A, but like everything else about it's like really well detailed. A lot of thought went into this one, and I can appreciate it.
Yeah, I think sheerly for the detail alone, I have to give this an A because like this is just extremely well rendered. Really cool that they reference something without just making it that thing. Also, like they made it the same like design language, like the same like armor and the same, you know, you can clearly tell that it's inspired by that, but it's not the exact same thing. It's still its own design, so that's very cool. So I am going to give this a solid A.
This is a very strong A for me. I get what you're saying about some of the bulkiness, Kyle, but I think that kind of lends well to it. It almost reads like a Godzilla monster to me for whatever reason. Like a little bit of that janky, like why the body look like potato, but it is a very strong A.
Is there an
Let's see the other one.
Reverse?
Yeah.
That's sick as fuck, dude.
As far as it actually being a fusion between Aggron and Deoxys, it does fall a little short, but it's cool enough that I don't give a shit. I mean, it has like the Deoxys like skin plates, like black, wiry looking thing in the middle, and then the core crystal. So it follows through with that. But the way that like what I can only imagine is its tail, even though it kind of looks like a long ponytail, like Zero from Mega Man.
Yeah.
It just like kind of flows down and then comes back up is really cool. The really unique shape of its spear is crazy. I just don't understand how it works, but once again, I care.
It really feels like it must be a reference to something. I just think this fucking rocks. I love it. I think it's super cool. I'm gonna give it a solid S. Like this kicks ass.
Oh, also solid S. I didn't say a score.
Yeah, I am gonna give this extremely high A, teetering into S. I feel like this has to be a reference to something, but God, I don't know what it would be. But this is just so cool. It's super detailed. Like it looks like an anime character. It looks like it's from like Bleach or something. Like it looks like it's some kind of like undead, horrific monstrosity, and it's got a spear. Like this thing is just really fucking cool. So, high A, low S, somewhere in there.
I want to be weirdly nitpicky, but I'm going to try to give it a pass because it seems like it is a very clear reference to something. The only part that I'm going to be very nitpicky about, and again, I'm giving it a pass, it's going to be in low S because it seems like it's a reference to something, is its left arm right here. Well, right arm for us, left arm for it. The hand does not have the same fingers as this hand, but it is still a low S for me.
3, 2, 1.
Raikou.
Beedrill.
Give me Raikou Beedrill. Give me something
Oh my
good.
god.
I kind of love that. Let's go, dude. That's sick as fuck.
Biku.
As local bee enthusiast, let alone bug enthusiast, sorry, Kyle.
It's alright. You can
The
have
fact
it.
that like the main is supposed to be a cloud on Raikou, right?
Yeah.
They turn it into like a gaseous honey, and it's kind of delightful. They increased the size of the fangs. Really, the only thing about this design I could do without is the wings, but I think it would look naked without them. So as a whole, I want to give this a high A. I love what they did with the face in particular.
Speaking of the face, I'm pretty sure, and I could be wrong, this might be me just reading into the design too much. I feel like the fangs are stingers, and that's awesome if that's the case. I think this is literally a perfect fusion of these two. I am going to give this an S because I think it is actually perfect. I don't really have any issues with it. I love the weird honey blob as the cloud. He's got a little stinger on his butt. The face looks really fucking cool. I don't know. I love this thing. I would use this if I played this game.
I think I share Mitch's sentiment as local bee enthusiast or bug enthusiast number 2. The wings do feel a little odd where they are. However, I don't care. I love it. I think that puts it like low S, but I won't let it leave S because other than that, I agree with you, Tyler, that this is like such a perfect blend of these two. Like, I'll give it a low S.
I'm going to give it a very high A. I really like it. There's just a few things that are confusing to me a little bit. It is a close call between low S and high A, but I think I'm going high A with it.
I want you to fuse Aerodactyl and Gyarados.
Okay.
Ooh, that sounds like it'll be cool.
Hey.
Whoa.
Yo.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yo.
So this is the one of the two that I'm not as big a fan of. That being said, I do still think it's really cool. There's clearly a lot of effort put into the uniqueness of the design, and it like works both Pokemon's features into it really, really well.
I think this is very cool. Aerodactyl. The color scheme just works really well. It like fits into the design of Gyarados like very naturally. Like it just really, they blend together incredibly well. I'm gonna give it a nice old A.
I'm gonna give it like a really like top of B tier.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give this probably like high B, low A. It's weird how well that these two kind of fuse together. I fuck with it. Let's check out Aerodactyl Gyarados reverse. What in the fucking world is that?
Yeah!
Oh my lord!
Why are his arms so long and smooth?
So this was on my team when I played through the game. If it made it onto my final team, it's got to be an S or higher. I think it's just going to go solidly in the center of the S. It's just like a really, really, really nice shape for a dragon.
Wow, like it just merges like the two ideas into one thing. Like it doesn't really feel like either of them is super heavily present. Like they are merged into like a new thing. I'm gonna give it like a high A. I won't let it get into S, but I'm gonna give it the high A.
It's really good. The attention to detail, like the guy who made this, like loved this thing. I won't put it high S, but I'll probably put it like mid-low of S, honestly.
Kudos to the artist for rendering this very well and designing this very well. Long, smooth arm make me uncomfy. See.
Here we go.
Lapras Blastoise. That's boring.
That is pretty boring.
This is like a C tier. Like it's consistent. I like that the shell is Lapras's shell. It's cute, but it's just kind of uninspired, and I get it.
Like it works. Like I give it that it works. Like with like the head, the top of the head being like the ears of Lapras and the horn, and then it also being the shell. Like it works. But I don't know. There's just like it's very simple. I will give it like a high C.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this a low C. I think it is a perfect fusion between the two. It's just very boring looking, so I'm gonna go low C.
It is Blastoise, what is also Lapras. I'll put it in low C because I don't want to give it a D. Because I don't dislike it at all. In fact, I kind of do like it a little bit, but it's just not wowing me in any way.
Let's check out Lapras Blastoise Reverse. That is much better than the other one. Holy
fucking
God.
awesome.
That's a Digimon.
This looks like a kaiju. The torpedo cannons look like they're built off of grenades. This is high A tier at least.
I think Blastoise's design is very nice, but it's just so perfect. I'm gonna give it. I'll just give it like an A. I'll give it an A because it's not like blowing my mind, but it's super strong.
Yeah, this shit is a strong A. It's just if Lapras was a battleship, and I love that.
So I'm fairly certain that I piloted this Lapras in Lost Planet 2 to take out the largest monster in the entire franchise by blasting it directly in the mouth. So high A. I think, for me.
That's a reference.
Damn.
I understand.
I tell you what, I got a fusion from a subscriber.
What?
Oh my god. It's going to be Drifblim, and it's going to be Infernape.
Ooh, okay, hold on.
Oh.
Okay, that sounds
I'm actually into this idea.
Shout out to subscriber.
Let's see what we get.
I want to read it.
Whoa! It's that character
Whoa,
that you hate, Kyle.
Yes, it's
Oh my
Luffy.
God.
Gear 5. I dig this design. I think it's perfect. I'm going to give this just a strong A.
I'm gonna give it an A. I do like Gear 5 Luffy's design, and I also like Infernape's design. He's one of my favorite design Pokemon.
Conversely to yours, I hate One Piece, and I do not like Infernape at all. And I'm going to give this a high A because this is genuinely just really well sprited, really well designed. It is an excellently designed fusion.
I'm also gonna do a pretty strong A. I really like the inspiration, regardless of my feelings of One Piece.
I got a recommendation from my girlfriend. She would like us to react to Poliwag Poliwrath. I'm gonna see what's up with this. Okay, what the fuck? I can't tell if I love or hate this thing, but clearly a lot of time went into the sprite, and it gets an emotion out of me of some variety, so I'm gonna give this an A.
This is like a Mega Man Battle Network boss. It also makes me severely uncomfortable. Conceptually, I like this a lot. High A for me.
B. Yeah, I like the translucent belly. I can't tell if the Poliwags want to be there or not. B.
I would have given it like an A until I realized that this is still a water fighting type. And now I'm just imagining that the little Poliwags on the inside are fighting to survive. I'm going to give it a low B.
Let's see if there's Poliwag Poliwrath Reverse. Oh, that's cute. He's a little goofy guy.
That's a little dude.
He's like so angry. It's like he's just a Poliwag who wants to be a Poliwrath. He's like, oh, I'm gonna give that an A. For A, that's pretty cute.
So it's a custom sprite, and it very clearly is custom, but something just seems a little wrong to me. I think it's the same problem I had with the Piplup Scyther, where it's got tiny, tiny little feet and full-length arms, which just causes problems for me mentally. So I'm putting it low C.
I know some of y'all are some Dragon Ball boys. This thing is just straight up Emperor Pilaf.
Love the design. Think it's adorable. I'm going to give it an A. The problem for me here is that this little fiendish fool didn't get the water fighting type. And the other one did. This one looks like it deserves the water fighting type. He's just like, hey, you want to tussle? Ooh. Ooh, spiderwebs on the gears. I can't wait.
Galvantula and Klinklang. I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Bad choice on the spider-fearing man here, Mitch.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm also afraid of gears.
I just have a really hard time figuring out what the plan here was. I do like the little Joltik sitting on its lap. I think that is very cute. And there was a lot of effort put into actually creating this abomination. So I'm putting it in high B.
I'll give it a low B, and it's only being kept in B by the little tiny Joltik that kind of seems like a little pilot of this gear spider Gundam.
There's a lot of cool stuff that it could have been, and it just doesn't. It feels a little disjointed to me, so it's like a high C.
It's actually got a lot of joints, Nico. I don't know what you're talking about.
Haha. Shit is F for fuck spiders. Cool. Let's check out Galvantula Klinklang reverse.
Y'all ever seen Wild Wild West featuring Will
I
Smith?
have seen Wild Wild West featuring Will Smith, and that is what this is.
Hey, yo.
There's a whole lot of detail going into this, and yet at the same time, I don't really have that much difficulty figuring out what's going on, and it's very clearly Galvantula shaped, and that's honestly good enough for me to put it in S.
It is odd that, like, compared to its counterpart, I feel like I can actually figure out what's going on here and where things are. You know, looking at it, I was like, man, probably an A, because, like, nothing's really, like, screaming insanely cool about this to me. But then I saw the little tiny little baby cute face on the front, and I was like, that should be an S, and I'll put it in S.
Yeah, I love everything that is reference to something else. I will be giving it like a lower S.
I'll still give it a solid A. I hate spiders, but it basically looks like if Wild Wild West was made by Studio Ghibli, and that's kind of neat. So I'll give it an A.
But
Okay.
we'll find out, I suppose.
And growth Reuniclus.
Huh.
It works.
This is exactly what I was hoping for with this. It almost looks a little bit Hollow Knighty because of it looks almost like a little mask peeking out from the creepy little gooey vines. I really like this. This is a solid A for me.
I love this guy. I think he's super fun. I'll give it a high B.
I will also give this a high B. I think that it's just a really strong design. It's not my favorite, but respect where it's due. This is a very perfect fusion of these two Pokemon. So
Y'all ever see those old, like, B-roll horror flicks that have alien invasions and they have green blood and there's entrails everywhere? That's what this reminds me of. Just ooey gooey, slimy, everything is slippery. I'm putting this in mid B.
Give me Victory Bell and give me Miltank.
oh no, I don't want to do this though.
Veto.
Nope, no veto. It's time.
No, it's terrible. It's so terrible though.
Oh no. You know what? It actually kind of works. Like, in the worst way it works, but I'm still upset. I'll just go ahead and give it a C.
The only reason I'm not going to give this an F is because effort was put into this, but it's horrifying. So, D.
To me, this is just one of the maggots from Flushed Away who met Mindy from the SpongeBob movie and became men. So I'm going to put this undeservedly in low B.
I'm gonna put it in high D just because even though I hate it, I do actually like the color swap with the yellow and the green speckles on it.
Now give me Miltree Bell.
It's so much worse.
Oh,
How is
no.
it worse than the last one?
Why is it eating another? Why is it eating? Why is it eating another Miltank?
Miltree Bell is eating a Miltank, but for some reason, Miltree Bell also has the color scheme and legs and udders and tail of Miltank. Why? Why? But you know, I can see effort went into this. Like, it was an idea. I'll give this one a high D instead, just because it's way more uncomfy with the colors. Like, it's ooh.
This is an S for sexually awakening. Totally kidding. This is an F. I hate this. This is the worst one I've seen ever.
D for Leo Burnett and 4Kids are the devil, Leo Burnett.
Nico, yeah, how you feeling about Miltree Bell?
F.
We're doing Rotom Wobbuffet.
That's so fucking good.
I know, right?
That's pretty incredible.
Easy S tier. I mean, fully custom sprite. It's super fucking funny, and it's literally a perfect combination of the two. It's an S plus. It's the highest S I can afford.
These spriter artists, man, they get so creative with the appliances that Rotom can overtake to resemble these Pokemon. I don't have anything to add other than I just want to see how hard I can punch it. S.
This is so cool. Like I talk about like how inspired these things are. Like, it's all so good. This is an S tier.
I don't know, man. As a guy that really likes Wobbuffet, and that's very few people in the world, but I really like Wobbuffet, I'm gonna give this a very high S. I fucking love this.
Fuck yeah. I don't know if there's a Rotom Wobbuffet reverse. Oh, yes there is. I kind of love that, actually. Just looks like Rotom is the tail, and then he's just making a hologram of Wobbuffet to look bigger. That's really funny. That's really cute. I'm gonna give this an A. I think it's solid.
It really just embodies the design philosophy of Wobbuffet and Rotom at the same time, and it is 100% absolutely a psychic ghost type. Once again, I want to see how hard I can punch it. High A.
Yeah, I love this thing. I agree with what Tyler said about like the tail just looks like a Rotom, but because it has the eyes of Wobbuffet's tail, it looks terrified. It's a really solid A.
I would have just left it at A if it wasn't for the fact that the hologram Wobbuffet that it's making is the Wobbuffet sprite that I think I have the most nostalgic connection for, specifically. So I'll let it creep into the bottom of S, just barely.
I want you, my good friend, to fuse Gyarados and Swampert.
Oh.
This could be very cool.
I like
this. Is very.
This might go. All right,
This
there
could
goes
be neat.
Swampert. That's sick. I love that. It's like goofy and cool.
It ticks both boxes of goofy and cool. It once again, as is usual with Gyarados fusions, it kind of encapsulates both Swampert and Gyarados without looking too much like either one. So I'm putting it in low B.
I like it a lot. It like you said, like it's a perfect encapsulation of both. It's I give it a low A.
I'll give it I'll give it a low A because the derp is kind of overwhelming a tad. So I'll give it a low A instead of any higher, but that's just me.
Yeah, I think it's really a good blend of the two. I will say, however, I do still like Swampert and Gyarados' like regular designs more, so I am going to put this in B. All right, let's see if there is Gyarados Swampert reverse. Oh wow!
There sure is.
Oh my god!
Oh.
They aren't putting Lagiacrus in any of the new Monster Hunter games, so I had to sneak him in somewhere.
I fucking love this motherfucker. I love Lagiacrus, baby.
Lagiacrus, put him in the new game. Put him in Monster Hunter 6. Let's go. S.
Please bring him back.
It's not very clearly Gyarados or Swampert inspired, but that's fine by me.
So I don't have the connection to Monster Hunter y'all have. I can very clearly see that it is a Monster Hunter monster. I'd probably like an all right A.
S. I love this thing. I fucking love it. S for sure. I love the Lagiacrus. It was one of like the first like big monsters I fought in a Monster Hunter game personally, so it has wild nostalgic pull for me.
As someone who hates Monster Hunter, I'm gonna still give this an A because it looks cool.
Give me Smeargle? Low punny.
Are you trying to make Smeargle Moon, my friend?
Maybe.
Okay, let's see.
I was actually going for something else, but there's a chance.
Yep.
Oh. This is an art major. B.
You know, I would be kind of in agreement with you, but as I look more at it, I see it's got like the little painting thing right there, like it's holding like its arms. It's like, oh, look at this, I'm taking a little color. Probably use my ears to take the color and then paint it on with my ears. I kind of dig it actually. I'll give it like a low A. It's pretty solid. I'm a fan.
So I like that the fur hand thingies. It looks like a painter's palette. I like that its ears are like dipped in sopping wet green paint. It's a B. It's fine.
It's not really hitting me in any spots. I'm giving this a low C.
Give me Venusaur and give me Metagross.
Ooh.
This could be cool.
Ooh.
And we have okay.
This is pretty cool. It definitely has a bit of a derp factor going on for it. A tad in the face. Yeah, this is pretty fucking cool. I'll leave it like high A. I won't let it creep up into S, but I'll leave it high A because that's pretty fucking cool.
I'm going to give this a solid B. The face is hilarious. I do think, however, they probably could have put in a little more effort. I don't really like that it's just a palette swap to like Venusaur plant. I feel like they could have gotten a little more creative with that.
Well, just like the last one, it doesn't do anything for me. I'm not really a huge fan of the cross on its face going over Venusaur's ears. D for me.
The teeth absolutely hate it. It makes it look like a robot chicken figurine. Like I can't unsee it, and this is like a low C.
Oh
We are gonna
my
do-
lord.
Oh,
I score Mewtwo.
Oh my.
Shazam!
Oh my god. Is
It's
that
a-
the Battler?
It's Battler.
Count Chocula, no!
Yeah, it is straight up just like a scorpion vampire, and it's got little bats, and I think it's cool. Dude belongs in like he looks like a Digimon. Let's be real. I like him. This is an S for effort that was put into this. It's very unique. I enjoy it.
Fuck vampires. They're so lame. But this guy's fucking awesome. I like everything about him, honestly. I like his pose. I like him. Low S.
Yeah, no, he's sick. Yeah, I'll give it a real high A, low S on a good day.
He swapped me up for Mish here. I fucking love vampires. I think they're epic. And I saw this and I went, damn, that's what I wanted. I love that. I'm gonna give it an S. This fucking rips.
Okay, so someone asked in the comments for us to do Ho-Oh Blaziken. We're gonna see what that looks like.
Ooh.
Oh, it's just a Digimon. It's literally just a Digimon. That's incredible.
You cannot escape.
Holy shit. This is a C. It's just a Digimon, but like kind of shittier looking.
I don't know. I think this is. I'm gonna give it a D just because I can tell like they went for it, and I won't put an F because it's a Digimon, so it would have gone an F. But because it's an artist that actually took their time with it, I'll give them a D.
Jesus Christ, it's a B. It's fine.
I mean, I understand that it is just the Digimon, at least for the most part. But it is almost 100% custom sprited. And I think that the sprite work is genuinely very, very good. So I'm going to put this in high B.
All right, so we had a commenter ask us to react to Butterfree Palkia, which I've actually seen before, and it's really awesome. I don't know if you guys
It's
have
excellent.
seen it. This one, there we go.
There we go.
Oh,
It's sick as fuck. Highest S tier I can possibly afford. That shit is peak.
damn.
yeah, S 100%, dude. This is such a cool fucking design. I like it's like fragmenting off as well, like away from it, like the pieces. That's so cool, dude. This is a sick design. It might be like one of the highest yet. Like that's actually incredible.
That's an S tier, definitely. I mean, like each of the segments of the wings are different, like portals into different like universes. Like that's fucking insane, dude.
Highest S possible, just like Tyler. I love space. Butterfree's pretty cool. And we're going to see a lot of this when we look at more Palkia fusions. It's just going to be a lot of space shit. And it's amazing. Almost all of it is incredible.
Okay, so we had another commenter ask us to take a look at Dugtrio Articuno. And I don't know what to expect from this. That's horrid. Jesus Christ, that is horrid. I hate that. F.
Oh.
F. F. F.
Doug Kuno gets a D. I don't know. I mean, like I could see where they were having some ideas. I hate them, but like they had ideas, so that's cool. So I'll give them the benefit of the doubt with the D.
Yeah, this is the lowest D I can possibly give. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. Why it looks like the gravel is coming out of its stomach. That's fucking terrible.
I am not a fan of the gravel, but the rest of it, honestly, I like it more than they should. I'm going to give this a high C and personally thank Zoto for making this.
Fuck you.
I'm going to personally kick your ass in a minute.
Okay, so there is a reverse, I think.
Mhm.
And it is this, which is might have been what the commenter wanted us to look at because this is very cute and I really like this one. This is like a high A for me personally. It's really cute. I really like it.
I'm gonna go as far as to let this guy sneak into S. I fucking love this thing. Thank you, Swankfish. What an awesome design this is. Little ice crystals popping off too. It's just, I don't know. It's adorable. It's such a good concept. Good stuff. And a little cloud too. Wow, adorable.
Yeah. Also very quick S tier. Love it. Super chibi style, tiny, cute little chickens. I love them.
I feel like I don't like this as much as I should, but I'm still going to put this in a high B. But I just think it is genuinely really adorable, and I love the little particle effects. And Dugtrio's cute little mouth nose is also very, very cute. and little.
Okay, so this is awful. This is not. This is so fucking cursed. What the fuck? I'm gonna give it a B because it's really well done. It's just haunting. I hate it.
I'm gonna give it like a C, I guess, because like I definitely see that they went in, like they really went for it here, and I mean they fucking nailed it, I guess. But I simply cannot let it get higher than C because I am appalled.
Yeah, it's a very low C for me for how uncomfortable it makes me. I hate that there's an I in between its toe claws.
Why does it have so many eyes all over its body, and why are they all crying? The fact that they made Mr. Mime's horns spiky, and yes, they are horns, that's confirmed, is really funny to me.
Yeah.
I give this high B. Thank you, Akuma Delta.
My man looks like barnacles. Yeah, Mr. Mime Pincer, the one I was thinking of. Yeah, it's
There's
bad.
Mr. Sir.
It's Mr. Sir. He's cursed as fuck. I am gonna give him an A though, because that is, as it should be, nightmare fuel, and they understood the assignment. That's an A.
I tell you what, I'm actually going to let this one sneak up into the bottom of S as well, just barely. It might be the very bottom of S because I think this is such an awesome fusion. I'm terrified. I don't know. It's just like, it's really good. Like, well fucking done. So good stuff. Rice Farmer 1898.
So this is like a strong A tier. Like there's a ton of work put into this. The positioning and like the attention to detail. Why is his hand veiny? Why is he angry? I hate it. He has no emotion. He's going to destroy me.
I'm going to put this in high A as well. I saw this in game when I played through Infinite Fusions personally, and it genuinely terrified me when I saw it. Let's go Wobbuffet Haunter.
Ooh.
I know this one, and it's amazing. It's so good, dude. It's so good. It's so good.
I'm just a little goblin. This is maybe one of my favorite fusions in the entire mod. They took the Pokemon that's just a head and two floating hands and then turned Wobbuffet into a fucking meme. Thank you so much, Kiwi Kelly. High S.
I like it. I think it's really good. And I like the reference. I'm not like, nothing about this is like screaming anything amazing to me.
Well, it's definitely screaming.
I mean, it sure is screaming something. I'm going to just go ahead and give it like a really high B, I think.
I love the goof factor. It still has the tiny little Wobbuffet tail. I'm going to give it a pretty strong A. I really like it. It's fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it an A also. It's really funny. It made me laugh. It's an A.
What I want to do is when I've seen, I don't know if you guys seen it, Snorlax and Golurk.
Okie dokie.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Welcome to Snorlax. This thing is like so unexpected to me. I remember when I first saw it, I was like, what? But I love it. Bravo, Toasted Goose. I think this is a really cool, unique combination of the two that also works really well. I'm going to give it an S.
I am also going to give it an S. There's a ton of creativity that went into it. It's very, very interesting. I love it. S tier.
This is creative, and I like it, but it's very mid to me. I'm going to give this a C. It's not my favorite.
I'm kind of with Tyler on this one, although what brings it up to a B for me is that there's a very specific design thing that I really love on Golurk, and that's that its chest is cracked but sealed. And they took that sealed crack, unsealed it, and stuffed berries in it. And that's amazing to me.
Is there Snorlax Golurk Reverse?
Oh.
Oh my god. This guy's cool.
This is another cool, like, great fusion of the two. I haven't seen this one. This one's actually really cool, too. It's another great blending of the two. The patching of the stomach, like you mentioned, still here, which is really cool. And it just kind of, it gives me more ghosty vibes, for sure, which is cool. I'll give this one, like, a solid A.
I don't like it as much. It's still really strong design, and, like, they meshed them well. I'll probably give this, like, a high B tier. It doesn't feel as creative to me, personally.
It's not as creative as the other one, but I do think it has kind of like a stronger design language to it. So I'm going to give it a high C.
Design-wise, to me, I'd put this in a C again. But once again, as a whole package, it goes back up to a low B for me because of the Pokedex entry. I feel like really works with the design.
Garchomp, Haxorus. That's a perfect fusion of the two.
It certainly is. Just looking at the head, it's more aggressive, and everything after that is like a lot derpier. This is like a C tier.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in C as well, because it's like, it is a perfect fusion of the two. It just gets like nothing out of me because it's like so, I don't know, it's not like doing anything crazy.
I like some of the stuff they did. Like it really does give that the shark vibe a lot more. And I like the head and the way the yellow kind of like extends up into the axis on the side of the head. But I mean, like, other than that, I'm not getting much from this. I guess I'll also just give it like a solid C.
Garchomp has always been really cool, and Haxorus has always been really cool. But there's something about how big Garchomp's arm fins have always been that bothers me a little bit. And to see them gone, and it gives me a little bit more of an appreciation for the shape of its body. I'll give it like a high C.